Hi, this practice is mindful movement. Movement is another way that we can train our attention to be present, becoming aware of our body, our breath, our posture, our thoughts and emotions. It can help to increase our mind and body connection by bringing our full attention to how the body moves, cultivating a sense of trust and appreciation for all that our bodies do for us. Keeping any movement within the limits of our bodies, their abilities, and engaging with our body with a kind of gentleness and kindliness, not forcing anything and staying within the comfortable limits of our body. So as you engage in this practice, please stay within the comfort of your own body. So to begin, I'd invite you to just bring your attention to your body, standing upright with your feet planted firmly on the ground beneath you and shoulder width apart. We're going to begin with a full body stretch. So on the in-breath, I would invite you to raise your arms above your head and just gently stretch as much as is comfortable for you to do so. And then breathe out on the next out breath. So breathing in, raising our arms all the way over our heads as best as we're able, just forming a stretch, and then breathing out. Really feeling into how the body moves in order for us to stretch this way. So breathing in, bringing our awareness to the body that allows us to make this movement, and then breathing out. And once again coming to stillness. Perhaps checking in with the body, any sensations following this movement. And then I'm going to invite you to just do an arm stretch. So on the in-breath, bring your arms up to shoulder level, and then breathe out and lower the arms. Breathing in and breathing out. Perhaps noticing any changes as you undertake this stretch within your body. The air perhaps moving past the exposed skin, or any creaks in the shoulders. Just noticing what's present for you as you undertake the stretch. And then coming to stillness. Noticing how it feels in the body now. Any sense of having just undertaken a couple of stretches. The next stretch I invite you to do is you breathe in. I invite you to raise your right arm and lean slightly over onto the left leg so it's taking the majority of your balance. And just raise your right ankle. And just notice how the body adjusts to perform this side stretch. Remembering to breathe as you hold the stretch. And then on the next out breath, Bring your arm down. And once again returning to both feet balanced on the ground. Then we're going to do that on the other side. So we're going to raise our left arm on the in-breath. At the same time, raising our left ankle and leaning over to the right so that we're balancing on the right leg and stretching the left side. Just notice how this feels, perhaps in your hands or your arm, or maybe even the foot on the right side. Just really feeling into the body, all that it does to allow us to perform this stretch. And then on the next out breath, lowering the left arm and returning to balance. Just noticing our breath, our feet on the ground, and any other sensations that may be in the body as we come to rest between the stretches. And now I'd like to invite you to perform the side bend stretch, which involves on the next in-breath, we once again raise both arms to above our heads, perhaps locking the thumbs, and then as we breathe out, we can lean over to the left, noticing how the body feels when we perform this particular stretch. Are there any thoughts? And then return to center. Once again, breathe in and lean over to the right side and breathe out. Noticing how it feels deep within the body to perform this stretch, remembering to stay within your own personal limits. And breathe in, return to center, and breathe out and lower the arms. And then just checking in with the body. What sensations are present now after performing these few stretches? Is there an increased sense of warmth perhaps? Or any increased sense of tension? Just checking in. And now I'm going to invite you to do some shoulder rolls. So we bring our shoulders forward and up towards our ears, and then back and down. So in your own time, perform a few shoulder rolls. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Then I'd invite you to reverse. So our shoulders are going back, up to the ears, forward and down. Breathing in and down. And really feeling into the body as well as we perform these stretches. Noticing perhaps any sense of tension in the shoulders. Any thoughts we have about that. And then come to stillness. I invite you now to undertake a neck stretch. So to do this, we breathe in and we move our head over to the left hand side. So on the in-breath, we bring our ear down to our shoulder so that we're stretching our neck really feeling this stretch. What does it feel like in the body? And then back to center. And on the next in-breath, over to the other side, bringing the ear, right ear down to the right shoulder, and stretching this part of our neck. And then back to center. We're going to do that again, only we're going to do a diagonal neck stretch. So as we breathe in, we bring our left ear to our left shoulder, and then on our left hand we open our palm facing forward, and we turn our neck to look at the open palm, stretching the back of the neck. And then we return our neck to being in an upright position. We'll do that on the right side, so breathing in, lowering the ear to the shoulder, then opening our right palm, and then turning our neck to look at the right palm. Remembering to breathe, remembering to notice any sensations in the body as we do this. And then we return to looking forward, and then return our neck to being in alignment with our spine and upright. And just checking in with the body. How does it feel to perform these stretches? Have we any thoughts about our body as we perform these stretches? Are there any judgments? Or can we cultivate a sense of kindliness and gentleness towards our body, appreciating all that it does for us? And to finish this short series of stretches, I'm going to invite you to once again do the full body stretch. So as we breathe in, we're going to raise our arms above our heads. We're just going to stretch up to the ceiling, feeling that in the body all the way from the tips of our fingers, all the way down through our toe. We may even want to come up onto our toes if that's comfortable for us. And then down and breathe out. So breathing in, stretching, and if we like, we can come up onto our toes, and then breathing out. And just really noticing as we do this how the body feels, what thoughts we have, and are there any emotional tones as we perform these stretches? Up and stretch, and then down, and then once again come to stillness. And taking a moment as we come to the end of this short stretching mindful movement practice to appreciate our ability to move in this way and all that the body does for us.